video is my first video back after having my baby. So thanks for sticking around. Things are going fairly smoothly. So I just want to hop in. This is like right after Black Friday, the very beginning of December. So I wanted to go over like all of this stuff. It's mostly PR. I did buy quite a few things too right before I did give birth. But there's a lot of PR, so I just want to do a haul video, talk about the things, the new things especially, because a lot of it is new things. Brands tend to be okay with sending you more things around the holidays when they know they have a higher chance of their products being spoken about. So hell, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk about things. So let's just get started. I'll let you know what's PR and what I buy myself, because there is quite a few things in here that I did purchase myself. Also stay tuned. I am planning, hopefully, if my packages ever get here, on doing like a Black Friday, Cyber Monday haul, just going over all of the products that I purchased during that time frame. It's also going to be hauls of things directly after those sales end for some reason, and these brands know it. They're sneaky. These brands, these companies do sales just as good or even better after Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales end. So we'll talk about those hauls in another video. You're not going to see those products in this video, so be sure to stick around and watch for that. So, all right, let's just hop into the PR and things I purchased the last few months collection haul. Don't mind my hair. I tried to get ready as fast as I could while baby sleeps. This is a very short window, so I'm going to try and make this video as fast as possible. So let's get into everything now. Okay, big packages I'm going to get out of the way now. Biossance sent over a skincare set. This skincare set I actually did get to use. It's pretty nice. It's a really good value as well. It's a really nice hydrating, and the products in here work really well together. Obviously, that's why they're in a set. Honestly, my favorite product is this oil. I've had it before. I've used it all up before, so I'm really happy to have this back in my collection. It's one of my favorites, and my skin just loves oil to begin with. This is a vitamin C rose oil. It's heavenly. I love it. It pairs really well with other skincare products as well as things from the Biossance line. It's a beneficial one. It's really good, like dry skin winter skincare routine type of set. So, a moment to talk about this big, huge box that Kiss sent me. Thank you so much, Kiss, for sending this over. It's a huge box of all of their latest releases. So obviously it's going to be mostly lashes. So they must have done a huge collab with this girl, and I feel really bad because I don't think I know who she is. Her name is Meredith Duxbury. If I'm remembering correctly, I think she's the girl who does like the crazy like heavy foundation where she just like smears all the stuff on her face. I feel like that's her. I could be wrong, but anyways, there are a ton of super bougie lashes. I love lashes, so obviously they'll get some good use. A couple of the ones that I really like the most, let me pull out the ones that look like I will like the most. So this one's called Angel Eyes. They're really long and wispy. I really like the way those look. And same with this one, Drunk in Love. But I also kind of like the way this one looks, and it's the style 4 AM. These look like they're all regular strip lashes. Some of these strip lashes look super, super thin, and then there's a few that have a bit of a thicker band, like these two, Disco Groovy and Diva, have a much thicker band than the rest. I personally love the Kiss lashes that have a really, really thin band. They're super easy to apply, and they just look a little bit more natural. But it looks like they also have these that are called Sister Nature. They're vegan mink lashes. So I'm really curious to try these out because I've never used this style from Kiss before. Biodegradable, fluffy 3D look. So I have the style Ivy and Storm. Be pretty. I think I kind of like Ivy a little bit more. Yeah, so it's exciting. There's a ton of lashes here. I'm pretty sure these are all like new releases. I'm pretty sure I saw all of these on Ulta. This is the triple push-up collection in the style Baby Doll. So it's just like a whole like row of the Baby Doll style. Again, this is a really popular style from the Kiss line. Lash Couture Luxe Extensions. This is the volume full set. So again, another large set of the same exact lashes. This I'm scared to try, but I really want to try. I might do a video of me testing it out because I've never done something like this before. This is the Lash Couture Lash Mapping Kit. It's 3D DIY faux extensions. So it comes with like all the tools and the fake lashes, and then you kind of like map them out on your eye and place them down. I've never had fake lash extensions. I only ever use fake lashes, like lash bands. So I'm really interested to try this because I didn't know this was something other than like Lashify, the brand Lashify, that has that lash extension look done at home. I'll try this. I will say I'm a little scared. I've never done anything like this before, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see. And then they just sent over some more strip lash adhesive. I really like the Kiss brand adhesive. Duo is one of like my old go-tos, but the Kiss ones that come in this container is really nice as well. They sent over the black version. I've never really liked black for my lash glue. It can look a lot messier, but I know a lot of people do prefer a black over like the clear version. So they do have a black version as well. This is new, and I'm really excited to try this with some of my older, like dirtier lashes that I really love. This is the Kiss Lash Purify Eye Makeup Remover and Lash Cleanser. So I'm gonna try and clean up some of my lashes and see how well this stuff works. And then here is another lash set. These are the style Ruffle. Lastly, they sent over a ton of fake nails. And I have fake nails on today, like not salon made, like these are just press-ons. I love press-on glue-on nails. They're extremely convenient for me. They're way more affordable than going to a salon and getting them done. And I know when I get a set, they're gonna come out the same shape and the same length than if I get them done at a salon. I've never really had the best of luck with salons. Just a few of the styles that I've sent over. Some of them are really pretty, kind of bougie looking. I love the Kiss faux like fake nails. Those are some of the best on the market in my opinion, and they're a really affordable price. So if you're on the hunt for something, or you have like some place you need to go and you need the option really quick to have something that just looks a little bit nicer, those Kiss nails are some of the best on the market. Brand Replica sent, I'm on the PR list for a bunch of like more luxury brands, and one of the brands is Replica. So they sent me over the By the Fireplace candle. First off, I've never smelled this scent before, so I've been curious because I know a lot of people love it. This scent is amazing. I really love this. It definitely has that like vanilla marshmallow scent with like burnt wood, and that is just heavenly to me. I do think this smells really similar to a different scent, and I'm gonna go grab it real quick. So Raw Spirit has this cologne. It's called Wildfire. and it has a very, very similar scent profile to the By the Fireplace from Replica. I think the only difference between it is this one maybe doesn't have quite as strong of a like sweet vanilla or marshmallow note in it, but this is one of my favorite colognes. I love this scent specifically. It's really strong. It throws far. Love it. So I'm really happy that they are really similar, and I'm going to put this little candle on my fireplace. They also sent over like a huge box of matchsticks. So it's just like a really cute little set. I really love it. You don't even need to light this. Like, I set this on this dresser back here. I've had it set over there in the box, and every time I walk out of my bedroom door, I smell this. It's so strong. So I'm curious to see how far of a scent throw it has once it's lit. Also on the PR list for Valentino, so they sent over a few more products. They sent over the Go Clutch and Rosso Valentino Mini Rosso on the Move Luminizing Powder, and they also sent over the dual use blush and eyeshadow eye to cheek and a few shades. So I'll open this one up, and this has the really pretty like holiday packaging. Look at that. So this eye to cheek is the color 111. So it's just a really pretty like peachy gold shade. Honestly, I think I would like this more as like a highlighter instead of like a glowy blush. It's actually, wow, that actually looks really pretty and way more pigmented than I expected it. That's gorgeous. Love that. Clutch guy. How cute. Then the lipstick that comes with it just kind of clicks in there, and you can just put this over like your shoulder and carry it with you. How adorable is that? So this is the inside, and then you can, this is the powder. It's more of like a highlighter in my opinion. I don't see it as like a setting powder at all. Like, that to me looks like a straight up highlighter. It's a little bit more on the subtle side, which is fine. Sometimes that's what I want instead. But yeah, 2 new Valentino products. I really want to wear that eye to cheek color now. That's so pretty. I got sent 2 new sunscreens, one from Good Molecules and one from Madagascar, or no, from Skin 1004. So this is the Madagascar Centella Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum, and then this is the Sheer Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. I'm really excited to try both of these. I'm slowly running out of sunscreen, so it's kind of nice to have a few more in my collection. Haven't tried them, but I will let you guys know how I like them. This, I haven't tried this quite yet. I literally just got it the other day. It's the Ottawa Beauty Melonberry Hair Milk. It's a leave-in conditioner cream to spray. It says this works really well for fine hair. I do have really fine hair. I just have really long hair, so I do always need some type of spray or serum to help detangle the mess I have. This is the bottle. This is the most heavenly scent ever. So I am so excited to use this. Along with some more hair products, I'll show you the 3 products I got sent from JVN. These 3 products were sent to me to test out. I really love the conditioning mist. This is something that works well with my really long, really fine, really matted hair. It's great to just get all those knots out, and this entire line smells phenomenal. If you like that Amika type of scent, I really think you're gonna like the scent from JVN. I also like the Blowout Styling Milk. I have an issue with a lot of blowout and texturizing like foams and mousses and sprays, things of that sort, because they get really like stiff and they feel just like weird in my hair. They feel like my shampoo didn't get all that stuff out of my hair, and I just ugh, it just grosses me out. But this doesn't leave a weird texture in my hair, so I'm really happy about that, and it still gives me the texture and the volume that I'm looking for without that like weird gritty feeling in my hair. This one I do like. I just think it's a little too much for my hair. Either that or I just accidentally use too much of it all the time. It's the Nourishing Shine Drops. Again, I have really fine hair, so when I went to use these shine drops and the shaft and ends of my hair, I think I'm using too much of this. It could just be user error, but it made my hair look very greasy because it kind of was, if that makes sense. So kind of a disappointment. I'll have to continue using this, maybe try and use just a few drops and see if it still helps. But it does help control flyaways and like frizziness in my hair. It Cosmetics sent over the Confidence in a Cream. This is the Supercharged Transforming Moisturizing Super Cream. So it must be like a newer version of the Confidence cream. It doesn't really have much of a scent, so that's kind of nice. If anything, it kind of smells like their foundation. But yeah, can't wait to try it. Okay, I went a little crazy. I purchased some things. Target now sells ColourPop in store, so I picked up a lot of things. I picked up one of the palettes you can get in store and then one of the lip liner trios you can find in store as well. This is the Send Nudes eyeshadow palette. I've been wearing it a lot. I do really like it. I do still think it's the same great ColourPop formula. Easy to blend, easy to build. The shimmers are really nice in here. They're definitely the more updated shimmer formula you can find rather than like the old 2019 formula. Same with the ColourPop lip liners. This is one of my favorite formulas for lip liners, and this is the In the Nudes lip liner set. So there's 3 different shades. Love Bug, Good and Plenty, I think Stella is the other name. So again, three really pretty nude shades. Surprise, surprise. The last few things I picked up myself were a bunch of the ColourPop Super Shock shadows. If you've never tried the ColourPop Super Shock formula, this is your chance to try these and get them like out of, you know, fairly easily. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow formulas. They're just so good. I picked up 2 sets. I picked up the sets Serving Looks and So Bussin'. So Bussin' comes with the shades Secret Garden and Ladybird, and Serving Looks comes with For Real and Frog. They're one of the best-selling Super Shock shadows ever. And then I also picked up singles of Obvi, which is this really pretty green. Haven't tried this one yet. And then Ritz. And Ritz has a really nice cult following as well. So I love these. I already know I love these. I've actually tried a lot of these already, like since I purchased them. So yeah, they're really nice. Got a little sample of this hand cream. It's the Moroccan Oil hand cream. It has that lovely Moroccan oil scent. I haven't tried it yet. I'm probably gonna put it on my end table like nightstand. So I'll let you know how I like it. But yeah, can't ever have enough hand creams. Sent over quite a few products and I have some thoughts. First off, their Mineralist lip liner. This is beautiful. I love this formula. This is really nice. It's a huge pencil, and I have this shade in Mindful Berry. Also, the Mineralist Lasting Matte Liquid Lipstick. I have the shade Expressive. It's just this really beautiful, like hot pink type of shade. It's a really nice moussey type of consistency when you put it on without being too drying or like drying down really stiff on the lips. It's a really comfortable formula. I really like it. I love the lip formulas from Bare Minerals. They've always done a really phenomenal job with those. 2 products I don't quite like. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro 16 Hour Powder Foundation. I have it in the shade Fair 10 Warm. I think this is just way too drying on my skin. It makes me look a hell of a lot older than I actually am. Also, the shade is just a little bit too light for me right now. Once we hit dead of winter, this will probably work pretty well, but it just ages my skin. Every little fine line under my eye, on my forehead, even around my lips. I look like I've aged 10 years and I'm still in my 20s. Barely in my 20s, but I'm still in my 20s. So that's a real shame. And the other product they sent me was the Complexion Rescue Brightening Concealer. I had this one in the shade Fair Birch, and I love the Complexion Rescue like face tint. Love that stuff. This I don't like. I've used it a couple times, and it just pills really, really bad. Now I use a lot of stuff around my eye area, but everything else in my collection really doesn't pill. This does with my skincare routine now. So I'm gonna try and have my skincare routine be slightly different to see if I can get this to not pill. If it doesn't pill, I think it'll be a really nice concealer, but it's pilling right now. It's not staying put, it's moving around. It's really frustrating. So I still need to play with this a little bit more and see if my thoughts will change on it. I get PR from Velour Beauty. I love velour lashes, specifically the magnetic ones and the effortless style lashes. These have some of like the most thin bands from velour, and they just sit really easily on the lashes, and then their magnetic lashes are killers as well. I love the styles they have. They're wins in my book. They're my favorite product on the website. So definitely check those out. Top Beauty sent quite a few items in a little PR box. This is one of their nail polishes. It's in the shade Marshmallow. I think I have the shade already. They also sent over their makeup magnet mist. If you've watched my Project Pan, I was trying to pan this. I did finish it up completely. So it's kind of nice to have another one because I did really, really like this makeup magnet mist. This is like honestly one of the best sprays you can find at a drugstore, affordable price. It's really good. So I'm kind of happy to have another one for, you know, a backup. Also, I have this permanent palette shade. This is the shade Bare Blush. I think I have the shade Cupcake and this like bright purple one. So this is a really cute shade, just another nudie pink. It's right up my alley. They sent the Prismatic Pop palette in Better Bare. This just looks like a highlighting palette to me. I actually really like this highlighting palette. It's not too powdery, but it still has good pigment payoff. And it looks really beautiful and shiny on the lids. So yeah, it's funny because on a brush and on your lids they build up really well, but for whatever reason you can't really see it on camera that well. But I promise you it's better than you think. And then they also sent over the Light Show palette in the Fire Fit color story. This is like the third or fourth one I've gotten sent, so I don't know why they keep sending this color story over. I don't like this eyeshadow palette. First off, there's glitters in here. I don't normally use glitters. I also, you know, they're not safe for the eye. The color story is pretty. It reminds me of a ton of other color stories as well, but the shimmers are really lackluster. I'm a sucker for a good shimmer, and these just don't hold a candle to 3/4 of the other shimmers I have in my collection. So I continually keep decluttering this palette, and I feel bad saying that, and they keep sending it to me. I don't like this palette. I don't. I would like to try other color stories, see if maybe they're a little bit different, but like, yeah. Kaja sent over like all of their bouncy trios, Beauty Bento trios. I've talked about these before. I love this formula. I love the matte formula in here. I love the shimmer formula in here. They are a little pricey, especially for only getting 3 eyeshadows in the like a single purchase, but they are so worth it. So freaking worth it. I love these. I love these. I can't recommend something enough. This is one of my favorite Kaja products like ever, and so I'm really excited to have a ton more of the like shades in here. these went out of this box so fast. I put them on my eyes so fast, and they're in my collection immediately because I'm not getting rid of these. I love these so much. Right, Half Caked Makeup also sent me a really nice little PR package. They sent over one of their brushes, and this is their blush brush. It's the 240 brush. This isn't normally a blush brush I use. I could see this being something I use for powder blushes, but not for like cream or liquid products. Actually, liquid, maybe I would use this for liquid, but not the cream formula they have. So they sent over the newest shades in their Candy Paint Lip and Cheek Tint formula. This is my favorite cheek formula on the market. I'm not kidding. I have all of the shades at this point. I think I've decluttered like maybe 2 or 3 of them because I just have so many in my collection. But other than that, like I literally have all of these colors. So they came out with a bunch of new bronzer shades, and they sent me the lightest one, which is Heat Waves, which is perfect for me. It's the perfect color. I actually had another color already. It was the lightest at the time. That one's a lot more cool toned and a little bit deeper than this one, but this one definitely has more warmth, and it's a lot lighter in color. And honestly, with it on the skin and the way these blend out, it just looks so natural. It's the way I love wearing bronzer is I love something that is as close to my skin tone as possible because it looks the most natural and most like you actually got kissed from the sun without getting burnt. And that is like the perfect color for someone with light skin. They also sent over 3 blush shades in the Candy Paint. It's Island in the Sun, Hot 100, and Wildberry. I did a little stories of Wildberry already. It's like the perfect cold girl color, and it's so deep in the pan. It looks so dark in the pan. You put this on your cheeks and you blend it out. Like when it's full pigment, it's full pigment, but when you blend it out, especially with like a brush, it looks just stunning. So I'm trying to like mute it out a little bit so you can just kind of get where I'm coming from. It just looks like burnt by the wind, the cold winter wind type of shade on your cheeks, which is like that total cold girl aesthetic that everyone loves right now. Love the shade. Island in the Sun is a little bit more of a neutral tone. Also really love it. So I'll show you that one. Ah, God, so good. I'll swatch it right there. Hot 100 is like this bright orange. Oh, love it. Bright orange. Perfect. Perfect. Look at it. Oh, they're so pretty. Love these. The first release of these, there was quite a few. There was like 3 that were very similar in color tone on the lips, or on the lips and the cheeks. So I'm really happy with the colors they're releasing now. Are just wildly different from each other and everything else they already have in their collection. You guys, I'm not kidding. Just go check this stuff out if you love that dewy look on the cheeks without it being too tacky. Like, this is one of the best formulas out there, and it's super affordable too. So I love them for a reason. They're like one of my all-time favorite formulas ever. KVD Beauty also sent over a few products. This one I didn't get to try. It's the Epic Kiss lipstick. I used to have a bunch of the Studded Kiss lipsticks. Love the Studded Kiss lipstick. So if this formula is this Epic Kiss formula, if it's the same as the Studded Kiss, I'll be happy with it. I love this packaging too. It still has that studded packaging to it that the Studded Kiss lipsticks had, so it's kind of fun. Also sent a shade of their Good Apple foundation. This was so hyped, and I was so excited to try this because I did not know what to expect. They sent over the shade Light 10, and when I looked online, this shade was considered cool toned, and I was honestly was a little bit nervous putting this on my face because it did seem really cool when I swatched it out. So that's what it looks like on my finger. And just the way it looks on my skin, I was a little bit nervous that it was too cool toned, but this actually blends out perfectly on my skin. It is quite a nice match for me, so I am happy with that. And I'm just happy with this formula in general. This is very full coverage, which is what the brand originally is known for. They're known for like having these durable full coverage options that literally cover, you know, tattoos. And they're giving you this, but they're giving it to you without it being like drying and matte. This is such a nice, dewy, comfortable formula, and you can sheer it out so well without losing the full coverage aspect of it. This is really nice. I get why it's so hyped. I do think if you have really oily skin, it's probably not going to be for you, but I don't, especially now in the winter time. This is like a really, really nice option for me if I am looking for something that's a bit more full coverage at the moment. So this is really nice. The hype is real on it. So purchase the Makeup Revolution Mega Bronzer in the shade 01 Cool. I haven't used it yet, but I wanted to compare it to my bronzer from Marc Jacobs. I was curious as to how the Tantastic bronzer, the Coconut Tantastic bronzer would be to this shade. It kind of looked pretty similar to me, so that was why, literally why I picked this up, and it's just huge and it looks cute. Also picked up one of the Vinyl Ink Superstay shades from Maybelline. I have this shade Moody, 70 Moody. It's just like a darker mauvey brown type of tone. Perfect for the winter time and the fall. I actually do really like this formula. When I did try it, it wasn't totally like kiss proof, but the formula did remind me of their matte ink liquid lipstick. It just wasn't as matte looking on the lips, but it still had that like tacky feeling, which doesn't bother me. I know it would bother some people, and the matte ink formula did bother some people because it was like tacky staying on the lips, but that one was like totally kiss proof. This one isn't quite there for me. I think I still need to mess around with it a few more times and try it out a few more, but I do love the matte ink Maybelline formula a lot. In PR, I got sent over a new Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. I love this stuff. It's one of the best. I love this whole line, actually, the charcoal line from Briogeo. I have an issue with dandruff and dry scalp, and this entire line does wonders for my hair and my scalp. I really love it. It smells like Girl Scout Thin Mints, so I mean, what's more to say about that? It's great. So I'm really happy to have another container of this stuff. Sephora sent over their new lipstick formula. This is the satin lipstick, and I picked out the shade 16. It's this really like fire orange red. Like, look how gorgeous that is. So pretty. And then this is the color that it looks like on the skin. It's just, I love a fiery orange red. I think that's so pretty. And then I also got sent this Ease Drop Lit product from Fenty Beauty. I have it in the shade Taffy Topaz. I've heard a lot of people don't like this. I've been using it as a primer instead of like a liquid highlighter. I don't think it's that blinding to be a liquid highlighter, but for a like a highlighting primer, it's really nice. I really like it. It's not too strobing, which is what I would prefer. I would prefer like a liquid primer, highlighting primer, to not be so strobing. So this is definitely more natural. I also like it because you can wear it on its own without it looking like the Tin Man on your face. So I personally really love this. I know a lot of people don't, but gosh, I don't know why they wouldn't. Smear it out for you. So that's shade Taffy Topaz. And this is like just what it looks like on the skin. It's just natural. It just has this really like natural look to it. And I'm all about these like more natural type of shades, colors, products, more your skin but better type of products. I like it. I really do. I know a lot of people think it's like disappears. I wouldn't say it disappears, but it's just a little bit more natural than some people are used to. And lastly, I purchased this the second it came out. This is from Beaute. I bought this like the second it came out. This is the Envy and Aura palette. These released and so fast and got to me so fast, like within days. Can we look at these color stories? I haven't used these yet. I'm so in love with these shades. This is the Aura palette. The mustards, the purples, the reds. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I love it. And then this is the Envy palette. This is like the mustard yellows, greens, and blues. Again, I cannot wait to wear both of these on the eyes. So stay tuned for like some reels. I think I'm gonna do like a dedicated YouTube video to each of these color palettes. So stay tuned. This is like the most recent haul that I purchased. So I mean, that's everything. So I hope it was interesting. There's still obviously quite a few things in this haul that I haven't tried, so I will try them, give you my thoughts. You'll see those in a later video. Stay tuned for a video all about these Beaute palettes, and then also stay tuned for my Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and week after sales haul. So that will be coming out shortly as well. Hopefully I can film it here when everything decides to get here. For whatever reason, my ColourPop order is taking forever. But yeah, until then, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.